welcome to another edition of UFW Monday Unbroken. Glad to see you all here. Glad to be here as well. Find yourself a place to get nice and comfortable and watch the show. We got seats littered all around the arena. You could watch it up on the balcony to get a nice bird's eye view. VIP boxes up in the corners as well if you want a bit more of a private setting. Or if you want to get up close and personal to the action, you can stand by the barricades and watch. Now, if you do plan to do that last one, please make sure to take a step or two back. Turn yourself around before you teleport anyone in. We don't want anyone ending up on the wrong side of the barricades, because that is a quick way to get power bombed straight through this table and get on my colleague's backside, and none of us want that.
Yeah, you don't want Kroven's flame to be higher or bigger.
Oh, wait a second. That thing's based on emotion. I'm learning new things about you every day.
Well, I mean, you didn't know that? You didn't notice all this time?
Well, I thought it was just a sort of on-command thing, but now I guess, after a lot of the stuff we went through in the past, it makes sense now that it was getting bigger whenever you looked at me.
It's probably why it's so big right now.
No, look at that thing. It's barely a candle right now. Me and Groven, we're besties right now.
I don't know what makes you think that, but whatever helps you sleep at night.
Well, many things do sleep at night. Well, many things do help me sleep at night, and one of those things is also knowing that we have a fantastic show planned tonight. But saying that is a bit of an oxymoron, because here at UFW we always have good shows planned tonight, or in fact any night. But since we do have some time before we can get to the excitement, might be a good time to get up and stretch, head on over to the concession stands if you're feeling a little bit peckish. We got hot dogs, we got popcorn, we got soda, we got delicious goodies for the UFW fans. But keep an eye on those prices, because they can sneak up on you if you're not careful. But if you're not hungry for food, maybe you're hungry for merchandise. Just out in the lobby, you'll find the fan shop where you can buy all types of goodies, UFW related. We got t-shirts, we got trading cards, we got posters, body pillows, everything that the discerning UFW fan would love, and at reasonable prices. And actually, since I did mention concession stands, Kroven, Buddy, how is the funnel cake development? Are there any updates?
Yes. Vixie is calling for it.
Still waiting on supplies.
Kroven, the hungry masses are waiting. You cannot deny from their sugary goodness for much longer.
Why do you think it's my fault?
Well, you're the one that petitioned for it from the very beginning, so I figured you were in charge of all that.
Yeah, it's
I place
management.
the order, and then they deliver it whenever they do, I guess.
I think you need to be pulling some more strings there. Maybe get some of those contacts in, wherever you come from. Something about hell? I don't know.
Don't worry about it. It's probably just misplaced along the travels. He'll get here.
Well, folks, we'll give you updates on the funnel cake development when they come along. But it's a good thing that we did mention the concession stands, because now might be a good time to go there, because we have to go through our rules and regulations. Everyone's favorite part of the night. So for the best possible Second Life wrestling experience, please help us keep the lag to a minimum by removing any scripted items you do not need. This includes, but is not limited to, AOs, HUDs, Tommy Talkers, scripted naughty bits, RLV devices, head padders, or scripted pets. Remember folks, less stuff means less lag, and a less laggy show is not only better to watch, but it's better for our competitors to do their work in. And while you're at it, please make sure not to send any messages to wrestlers or show staff during the show. We will be having a meet and greet just out in the lobby behind us after the show, where you can speak to your favourite wrestlers and staff. Now, here at UFW, we are a professional federation, which means we also strive to put on professional events. So keep that in mind And please refrain from inappropriate comments and gestures, actions, and please refrain from nudity, folks. This is a PG show, so keep those clothes on. And while you're doing that, also make sure to respect all UFW talent and your fellow members of the UFW Nation. We're out here trying to put on the best show for you that we can. All that we ask is that you please do not be that person, because if you do be that person, we got to give you the boot, and then no one's going to be happy. Now, for your safety, please make sure to stay on the outside the barricades. We did mention this earlier. Only show staff and wrestlers who are part of the show may be inside the barricades. There is also a chance that if the action tonight gets a little bit too rambunctious, a little bit too energetic, that some of our competitors could come flying over those barriers and right in front of you. And if that does happen, step back, run away, do whatever you can, but do not get involved. Now, for the full UFW experience, please make sure to enable media and voice chat in your viewer. We use media for wrestler intros, challenges, offsite events, and more. We also use voice for live commentary and speeches from wrestlers and staff. But while voice is utilised for our show, we do ask that you please turn off your microphones for the durations of the show, and that is probably one of the biggest rules we have here. Keep those mics off for the durations of the show. Only people who are in part of the show, wrestlers and staff, may be using their microphones during the show itself. But of course, it doesn't mean you can't interact with what's happening in the ring. Feel free to bring gestures with you to interact with the action. You can even get some free gestures from us. Just up on the balcony above the announce desk, you'll see a sign that says free fan gestures. Give that a click, you'll get a whole bunch of goodies. If you do plan to use gestures, please make sure not to use any that are loud or obnoxious. However, don't use any that are inappropriate. And please do not spam gestures. Those gestures, they're like a nice they are like a nice fine slice of pineapple pizza. Yes, it is nice to indulge, but moderation is the key. Now, if you do find yourself having difficulty hearing commentary or wrestler intros, make sure to turn up voice and media and turn down your sound effects so you can hear commentary and videos over gestures and other sounds. But Mr. Alex O'Hara, what do I need to do if I want to keep up with UFW news and happenings, I hear you say? Well, you're in luck, because you can join our Winwild fan group and our Discord server. You can even follow us on Twitter. Up on the balcony, you'll see things you can click on there, which will take you to all those relevant locations. If you do plan to tweet about tonight's show, however, please make sure to use the hashtag UFW Unbroken when doing so. But what happens if I can't make it to a live show? Well, again, there are options. You can check out our YouTube for live streams and recordings of past shows, and you can even watch the show live from there as well. Again, just up on the balcony, you'll see a link for our YouTube channel. Give that a click and it'll take you to where you need to go. And we are at the moment recruiting for UFW, because while our wrestlers do their thing in the ring, they need support on the sides. So that means referees, streamers, lots of different creative roles, backstage stuff, all the stuff that helps keep the show running. We are looking for people who could potentially fill those roles. So if you are interested, contact Woofy Brisbane after the show for more details. And I think that just about covers everything.
Those rules will never get shorter, will they?
Oh my goodness! Well, my colleague over here writing them, I expect them to get. Well, I just expect them to get longer and longer with each week.
They're the same rules we've had for a while. What do you mean they keep getting longer?
Maybe it's one of those things where you think it's getting longer, but it just isn't. Placebo effect, or whatever the reverse of that is. I'm not too sure.
It's just our thoughts.
But thankfully, with all of that dreary stuff out of the way, we can get onto the exciting stuff, which is the show we have planned tonight. And it's going to be a bit of a shorter show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But as you know, here at UFW, our number one priority is quality, not quantity. So even if there's only a pair of matches tonight, you know that they're going to be a pair of quality matches. So let's see what we got here. We have the quote-unquote bio beauty, Alavesta, going up against UFW's most sugar-filled individual, and someone that you know very well, Miss Jinxie, Vixie.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting night. I'm a little worried about my little Vixie, but she'll be fine. Maybe.
Well, that's going to be a case of sweet versus sour in the ring for our opener, I think. And then for our main event, we have one half of Black Ops, Cypher, going up against UFW's most dazzling individual, Dazzle Flash. That's going to be a fun main event for sure.
Yeah, that should be it. It is Dazzle. I'm expecting to see lots of sparkles and lots of just bouncing all over the place, really.
It's going to be interesting to see how those two go about, because both of them are very technically inclined. Dazzle more of the submission side of thing, but Cypher, he is a, and this isn't even me trying to be funny, a slippery individual. He knows how to get in and out and holds better than a lot of other people on the roster. It's going to be interesting to see if the Lilac Diamond can, if she can keep hold of him and seal the deal. And with just a couple minutes left to the show, I think we have just about enough time to sneak in a word from our first sponsor tonight. So if I can have your attention. UFW is a proud sponsor of Starlight Driving. Are you tired of watching movies all by yourself? Longing for that classic movie experience? Then come on down to Starlight Driving. With movie streams every Saturday, Sunday and Monday at 3 p.m. PDT, we're sure to offer you a good time under the stars right from the comfort of your cars. And yes, that was meant to rhyme. So what are you waiting for? Drive your way towards our Discord group and come check us out today. Starlight Driving, where the stars never stop shining. And remember folks, supporting our sponsor supports us, so yes, more to support please. And a special thank you to anyone who has donated towards the show. Every single linden that goes towards UFW goes towards making UFW just that little bit better. And Quirvin, since you're the man who knows all the things, what is the current donation incentive?
Let's see here. Looks like it is the My Horn t-shirt.
Well, you heard it, folks. Donate towards the show. You can get yourself a t-shirt while also supporting the show. That's a great deal if I've ever heard one. And with just about a minute to go, that's just about enough time to have a little peek around the arena, see how everyone's doing. It's Monday night. It's Unbroken. Is everyone excited for tonight?
Sounds like they're pretty excited. I hear some snaps. Do I hear a goat out there? Oh, I heard some skunks. There's the goat.
My goodness, sometimes it's hard to tell if they're screaming in excitement or screaming in terror. Although I guess you could see that as UFW being so quality, but that type of quality is terrifying.
Ah, it's okay. It's fine. It's all the animals. We're all here for the excitement. That's what we're here for. Though, where did the cow come from? I'm scared.
Well, we don't have to be scared anymore because UFW Unbroken is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, those in attendance, those watching at home, welcome to another edition of Monday Night Unbroken. I don't even have to ask if you're excited tonight, because you are. Of course you are. It's UFW Unbroken. Why wouldn't you be? My goodness, an excited crowd tonight for sure. But I think introductions are in order. My name is Alex Calhera, Mr. Meerkat Monday himself. But it's not just me here tonight, because I am joined by a trio of talented talkers. Introduce yourself to the fine folks. Let them know who you are.
I'm Croven, connoisseur of the punching, also here with
Jinxie in the corner, along with
your Sin City Ringtail ring announcer, Sylvia Nux.
A classy cast of charismatic characters, if I do say so myself. Now, folks, we've speculated about what's going to be happening tonight. There's going to be some action. There's going to be violence. There might even be a sprinkling of drama. But why talk about it when we can head on down to the ring and just get right on into it?
freaking cool.
Hello?
Jersey has told me all about you. You're so freaking cool.
Did he
Is it
not?
true you wrestled him back in the day? That you were like one of his first matches? Also, is it true you got hit by a Zamboni?
What? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're still in wrestling? That's so freaking cool. Who's your favorite wrestler? What's your favorite wrestling move? What's your favorite food? Is it true Drewski hit you down there with a bowling ball?
What? That was a...
Darn, that would really hurt. Wait, you didn't hit anyone down there, right? That'd be rude and bad. Oh, is English chocolate really better than American? Do you guys celebrate British Day like Canada Day? Do you guys really drive on the wrong side of the road? How do you say the sauce? Is it true it rains a lot there? I also love your accent. Reminds me of Peaky Blink.
Okay. Shut up. I'm done talking to you. You've pissed me off so much that you best watch your back. And I don't give those threats lightly. Now fuck off.
Oh my goodness, of all the people that Vixie could have met and get all excited to, I think Mike might have been the wrong one to do it with.
Ooh, boy.
yeah, not a smart move.
No, Vixie. Oh my goodness, Vixie, why?
Well, I think it's only fair that we give Vixie maybe a moment or two to collect herself after that frightful encounter. Let's hear from another one of our sponsors real quick.
Right. That'll do. So yeah, the Golden Stallion, an upscale, elegant, and refined atmosphere in Second Life for First Light. Since its inception, the Golden Stallion has grown to over 1,000 members worldwide and hosts a variety of unique events and get-togethers. We're an active, vibrant community that takes pride in our inclusivity and diversity. With a shared core passion for polite conversation, positivity, and refinement, from the beautiful beaches to the French architecture and gardens, you'll find a welcoming community So, from us to you, welcome to the Golden Stallion. You belong here.
Very good, very good. And remember, folks, supporting our sponsor supports us. So yes, more to support, please. Well, hopefully we won't have any more of unexpected surprises before the show starts. So let's try this again. Let's head down to the ring with Sylvia Knox to get the show started.
UFW Nation! Welcome one and all to UFW's Monday Night Unbroken! And now, our opening contest is a singles match set for one fall.
Hey.
Introducing first, standing at a height of 64 inches, weighing at 170 pounds, comes sailing from the Florida Everglades. She is one half of the UFW Tag Team Champions, representing the Sirens, Alla Vesta!
Oh, a bit of a mixed response here from the UFW Nation for Adavesta. Sounds like sounds like she has a few supporters out there, but the vast majority of the crowd not thinking very highly of this gator, and I can certainly think of a few reasons why.
Scary gators, scary times.
Scary Gator is one thing, a bit of a big mouth on her as well, and she does say some big things as well.
I'm more worried when she does her back rakes. Those are her favorite.
But as sour as she might be, and as sour as the UFW Nation's response might be to her, perhaps her opponent could be the sweetness to cut through that.
Hopefully.
I guess Pixie
maybe.
is still a little traumatized.
I guess so.
Hopefully she has some snacks back there which can help perk up her mood. Oh wait, maybe she did manage to find something sugary to help her get some confidence.
And now, introducing her opponent. Making her way in, standing at a height of 5 feet 7 inches, weighing in at 170 pounds, hailing from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The kitchen filled with sugar, spice, and, oh, let's be real, it's all sugar. Mixie!
Well, after that brief bit of hesitation, Vixie has arrived, and it does look like she's in good spirits, so...
She looked like she tripped there. I'm not sure she's fully all there.
Well, maybe she was just so excited to come out here to the UFW Nation that she lost her footing.
I
don't know.
vouch for
She
that.
seems less bouncy than normal.
Well, like I said, maybe she just recently had a sugary snack to get her mood up. Sometimes that stuff takes a little bit of time to get into the system.
That is true.
But hopefully that encounter with Mike hasn't downed her spirits too much. Hopefully she can focus on the match here, because she's going to need it against an opponent like Alavesta. Both of our competitors have been checked by our official tonight, Valencia Alexander. Time to see if they are both ready to go.
We're ready.
It's time to cause pain.
And there goes the bell. And both of them starting this off with a lockup. Going to be interesting to see how their styles clash. Vixie known for her more energetic, agile offense. Alavesta more of a slow-paced, methodical fighter. And starting things off here with some punches to the head, some punches to the gut.
Oh, look, Rowan, it's what you always want from every fight fought with Vixie.
A headbutt there from that solid dome, sending Vixie to the corner. Maybe getting up close and personal with Alavesta early on. Not the best idea.
Dixie better get her head out of the funk pretty quickly, because Alavesta is not somebody you don't want to be going, or Alavesta is not somebody you want to be going up against when you're not at the top of your game.
Oh, getting some knees.
Alavesta there with the patented knee. What are they called again, Miss Jinxie?
Knee punches in the corner.
That's it, folks. Knee punches right to the gut there, driving the air out of Vixie. And oh my goodness, grabbing hold of her, wrapping her up, bringing her up and over with a big tag plex out of the corner. Alavesta showing some of that deceptive power there, throwing Vixie like she was a rag doll. I think she better start listening to some of that advice from you, Coach Croven. She needs to get her head in the game, because if Alavesta can keep this pace nice and slow, Vixie's going to be, she's going to be in a world of trouble.
Oh,
Yes. Sending Vixie off to the ropes. Oh, but Vixie able to duck underneath the clothesline, coming back in from behind and bringing the gator down with a big bulldog.
oh, getting some sense then.
Oh, after that one, we're going to need the measuring tape just to measure that snout. It might have gotten a bit smaller after that impact.
Have we ever measured Alavesta's snout? I'm actually kind of curious.
No one is willing to get close enough with the measuring tape.
Note to self.
Now Vixie having a hold of Alavesta. She's managed to find an opening, but can she now keep up this offense?
Oh!
Oh, but maybe taking a moment too long there, as Alavesta able to bring her down with that fireman's carry.
Come on, Vixie.
And the crowd not liking that one bit. They were excited to see Vixie go on the offense, but Alavesta swiftly stealing that excitement away from them. Oh, and the Grizzly Gator sending her off to the ropes. Vixie coming back in and walking right into a sit-out side slam.
Yike.
Again, a seeming lack of awareness or motivation or something going on with Vixie.
And the
Gotta
crowd
get
is
that head
not
of the
happy.
game.
You're right there. Vixie having trouble finding any type of opening, any type of offense, just having the sugar slammed out of her with each of these big impacts. Alavesta's now got hold of that leg, and dropping all 170 pounds across it with that elbow drop. she was having trouble picking up the pace already, having a shot like that to the knee is going to make it even worse. Adavesta now going for a pin, leg hook, shoulders down. 1. But no, Vixie able to get that shoulder up before the count of 2. She's still got some energy in her, folks.
Thank goodness.
I know from experience, if there's anyone that has energy for days, it's definitely Vixie, and she's proven it here.
Whoa.
Oh, punch to the gut, bringing her down with a jawbreaker. But we have seen this before. Vixie was able to get the an advantage earlier on, but it was swiftly stolen. Will Lightning... Will this be a repeat of last time, or will she be able to keep it? Now sending Adavesta off to the ropes. Adavesta coming back in. Vixie bringing Adavesta back down to the canvas once more.
Oh,
She's
oh,
starting
good.
to build some momentum here. But will it be enough to keep Alavesta down? Because Alavesta is just going to need a window, and she's going to start pounding it right back in there.
Oh, Vixie coming in and dropping the forearm there right across the chest of Adavesta. And now going for a pin here, leg hooked. 1. But only good for 1 as Adavesta powers her way out of that one.
I just heard from the crowd that Z's cabinet is full of candy and it's being locked up and replaced all the medical supplies. That's problematic.
That sounds like a health and safety violation, and you know what else isn't healthy? Getting raked in the eyes. That was just plain old mean. There's no need for that. And this is why the UFW Nation does not have a high opinion of Adavesta. Stuff like that. Sending Vixie off to the ropes and then catching her on the rebound with a knee to the gut.
Well, people don't like it because it's effective. It turns around. It puts a stop to your opponent's momentum in an instant.
No. People don't like it because it's an unnecessary shortcut when you lack skill.
Oh.
Oh, and then a big inverted atomic drop there, dropping Vixie right on her tailbone.
Her poor 3 tailbones.
Now Adavesta coming back in. And then, just a big knee to the side of the head there. I know that head is full of fluff, but a big impact like that is going to hurt no matter what.
Note to self, need to get extra ice cream tonight.
Dusty sizing her up now, letting Vixie get back to her feet. Maybe getting a little bit overconfident here. Oh, but that earlier knee to the head, leaving Vixie dizzy enough for her to come in and nail that spear. The UFW Nation is not liking seeing Vixie on the receiving end of all this punishment.
She really does need to wake up.
And a foot choke. Come on. There's no need for that as well. Referee administering the count there, up to a 3, up to a 4. And Adavesta releasing it with a stomp just before the count of 5. I'm going to guess that chokehold's Kroven. They're just part of the game as well. They're just an effective strategy.
Yeah, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Oh, come on. Adavesta's already in control. That sort of stuff is not necessary.
It's just the game. That's how the game plays.
Well, the UFW Nation does not like the game and they want it swapped out with something else.
Well, they don't have to like it, but it is how it is.
Oh, and well, it looks like Vixie didn't like whatever Alavesta had set up for her, coming off the ropes, managing to catch her on the rebound with a drop kick to the face. But after all that punishment she's taken, she's now got to decide, does she stay on the offense or does she try to recover? It looks like she's going for that first option, staying on Alavesta. Punch to the head. And a second one, backing her up towards the corner. I wouldn't normally try to out-brawl Alavesta, but at this point, Vixie's got to do what she's got to do. Got the Gator in the corner and now driving those knees up into the gut over and over. A bit of payback for earlier. Arm hooked and a beautiful snap suplex out of the corner.
Definitely starting to build momentum now.
Off the ropes, and she lands a big splash across Alavesta, shoulders down. Counter one, counter two, but not a counter three.
No, it's going to take a lot more than that to take down Alavesta.
Yeah, Alavesta still determined to leave this match on a sour note. But Vixie's still in control. She could seal the deal if she can land a few more big hits like that. Oh, and speaking of big hits there, Alavesta able to launch Vixie up into the air and then catch her on the way back down with a knee to the chest. Oh, and the crowd...
Alavesta right there.
The crowd not liking that. They were really getting behind Vixie's offense there, but it just got cut off. Vixie now sent right back to the far corner. What does Alavesta have planned for her? Coming in and just a big hip attack there right to the abdomen, driving all the air out of Vixie.
And those are not just like hip, that is scaly tail right there.
Yeah, that's a lot of mass moving out, a lot of speed, and oh no, she's not going to do this, is she? Oh my god.
Oh.
Alavesta with the ultimate disrespect there. Stinkface in the corner, quite literally rubbing it in. And now she's going to add injury to insult there with the foot choke again. Not necessary. Don't get in there, ref. Come on.
Well, if Vixie wants to stop it, Vixie better come up with a way to do something about it.
Oh, and Vixie sent it out of the corner with a belly-to-belly suplex. After that last flurry, I don't know how much left she could have in her.
Come on, Vixie.
Alavesta quite literally picking up the pieces, it looks like. Oh no, got her up and driving her gut first across the knee there. Once again driving what little air Vixie has left in her right back out. And, oh no, getting her up again. I think this might be a foregone conclusion at this point, folks. If Vixie can't mount any kind of offense, she's not going to last much longer. And locking her up, wrapping her up in an abdominal stretch there, twisting the spine, twisting the body.
That's...
Wait, is that
what?
Lunaria?
But UFW's Looney Crux has kind of just wandered out to ringside.
Hi, Lunaria. Can't play now.
I get the tongue just ticks away.
Does he know where he is right now, Coben?
I don't know. Doesn't look like it.
Well, whatever reason he's out here, it's gotten the attention of Alavesta.
Wait, what?
And
Hi,
Anavesta in
Lenoria.
hot pursuit. What is she thinking? She had the match won there, but she's turned her attention to Lunaria.
I don't know. This is normally not how I would expect Alavesta to react to a situation like this.
Well, maybe he muttered something to her. Maybe he did something backstage before the show that really made her angry. I don't know. But Lunaria is on the run, sliding into the ring, trying to get some distance from Alavesta. The ref here can't really do much because Lunaria hasn't laid a hand on her. Oh, wait, Vixie! Vixie's seen the opening, coming in with the whirling candy. Now Vixie off the ropes with the Kitsune press. Shoulders down. That's a 1, that's a 2, and that is a 3, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
Oh. Never thought I'd see Alavesta throw a match.
UFW Nation, here is your match winner by pinfall, Vixie!
I won? Is Lenoria poking her?
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
I think I have to agree with you there, my colleague, especially after what he just did.
Uh-oh. Run, Lenoria, run!
Oh, now after, well, quite frankly, humiliating Alavesta, now running away as the Gator goes in hot pursuit, but no matter how it happened, that is a win for Vixie. Well, we weren't expecting Lunaria to come out. I don't think she was expecting it either.
Bye, Lenoria?
So, okay, that was the thing that happened.
Like I said, maybe he muttered something to Alavesta that maybe they only heard. He could have done something to her backstage. We don't know the details, but whatever it was, Alavesta did not like seeing Lunaria at ringside.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
It helped make Vixie win. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I'm still surprised Alavesta fell for that.
Well, Alavesta, she hasn't got the, I'm going to say, the smartest head on her shoulder. She's got a bit of a temper. Maybe who knows what that Gator was thinking half the time. Maybe she just wanted to inflict more pain.
Who knows?
Well, hopefully we have a chance to catch our breath, folks, after a bit of that lunacy. Let's have a bit more normalcy, and what better way to do that than hearing from our final sponsor for tonight?
Sounds like a plan. All right. Club Genesis is your best destination for amazing music, great company, fun entertainment, and a staff dedicated to your enjoyment. Our DJ lineup is talented and stands out for the mix of music genres available. The host staff is accommodating, knowledgeable, and fun. And our dancers are some of the sexiest you will see and amazingly talented at what they do. Genesis offers you a futuristic and comfortable club atmosphere, amazing events, fun spontaneity, and the perfect environment to make us your new home club. Grab your friends. A new adventure lies ahead. Club Genesis.
Very good, very good. And remember, folks, supporting our sponsor supports us. So yes, more to support, please. That was certainly an unexpected, energetic, and at the end of the day, and hopefully he's out of earshot, crazy opener. But I think it's time we can head on to the main course, our main event. So let's head on down to the ring with the Sin City Ringtail to do this, well, the only way she can.
Wrestlers, make your way to the ring!
And not a lot of love here for one half of Black Ops, Cypher. UFW Nation, the UFW Nation letting their opinion known. But regardless, I think it's going to be very important to keep an eye on this individual, ladies and gentlemen, because as we know, his tag team partner Soldier did recently win the UFW Men's Heavyweight Champion in, well, let's call it controversial fashion. No doubt Cypher is going to be looking to follow up on his partner's success here, and a win here tonight could be the first step in that. But if Cypher wants to follow up on that success, he's got to go through this lady to do it. UFW's most dazzling individual, Dazzle Flash, making her way to the ring, and the UFW Nation letting their approval known very loudly.
And as always, looking lovely as always. Loving her new hairstyle as well.
Now, we did mention before that these two do have some similarities with their fighting styles, both of them pretty technical wrestlers. If I had to give an edge to who was the more technically sound though, as much as it pains me to say, it would have to be Cypher. But Dazzle, she's got that submission knowledge, she's got those powerful strikes that might be enough to even the playing field.
UFW Nation, welcome one and all to your UFW Unbroken main event of the evening. When the action is underway, will be refereed by Valencia Alexander. The following contest is a singles match set for one fall. Introducing first, in the red corner to my left, standing at a height of 6 feet even, weighing in at 190 pounds, rezzing his way from the grid, and representing Black Ops, he is Cypher! And introducing his opponent, standing at a height of 5 feet 6 inches, weighing in at 135 pounds, hailing from Equestria, she is the Lilac Diamond. UFW Nation, prepare to be razzled by Dazzle Flash! Competitors, best of luck to each of you.
Very nicely done, Sylvia. We're ready up here. Sounds like the UFW Nation is ready, but now it's time to see if our competitors are ready.
Beginning of a long road, but I am ready.
There goes the bell. Time for these two to come to the middle of the ring, come to blows. And, oh, Cypher offering a handshake.
That's unusual.
Now, normally I would, but your reputation precedes you, sir.
Well, maybe he had a change of heart, but we'll never know, as Dazzle refusing to accept the Kumbaya lock and going straight into a regular lockup instead. Oh, and Cypher making her pay for it by dragging her down with a side headlock takedown. And this right here is where Cypher is at his most dangerous. He knows how to slip in and out of these types of holds like no one else, I would say.
I would say slip out anything like an eel.
Absolutely, and just as Dazzle was able to get herself back up to her feet, he brings her right back down with that chin lock. But Dazzle fighting back up again, elbows to the gut, and then right back into that lockup.
So far, a very technical match, which honestly I expected, but we'll see if anything becomes a little more striky in a minute here. But
Dazzle slipping around behind.
Lots of holds, lots of grabs.
Yeah, Dazzle was able to slip around behind, get him in a waist lock, but Cypher able to do the same. Slip out of her grasp, grab her from behind, and now pulling her right back into that headlock. Oh, and now as well, going less technical, and now just punching her on top of the head there. Shot after shot to the top of the dome. Oh, and a knee to the face as well, sending her off to the ropes. Oh, but Dazzle was not as phased by that as he hoped she was. Coming off the ropes, landing that leg lariat. And she is not done, coming off the ropes once more. Oh, and landing that running senton right across the chest of Cypher.
Oh.
Oh, and going right into that submission game, able to get the legs turned Cypher over, and now bending him in half with that Boston Crab. Official checking to see if he's going to give up, but I don't think he's going to give up that easily. Cypher, well, just like an eel, he is a pretty flexible individual. It's going to take a lot of bending to make him tap out.
Or just break out of it.
Muscle his way out.
Oh, able to use that leg strength there to, yeah, straight up flip Dazzle forwards and out of the hold.
Wait, aren't eels just pure muscle anyway? Oh boy.
Pretty much.
Renny face!
Well, he's going to need that muscle if he wants to muscle his way out of this hammerlock. I know, Dazzle, well, no other way to say it, folks. Just kneeing him in the backside there. Stunning him for a moment with those shots before going right back into that headlock. Oh, Dazzle lifting up into the air and dropping him on his head with that momentum DDT. Shoulders down, one. But, oh, only good for a one count. That's actually kind of surprising. She drilled him down on his head pretty hard.
This goes to show the resilience of Cypher. He's not going to go down easy.
Oh, and speaking of resilience there, punches to the gut. Inverted atomic drop, stunning Dazzle, and now locking her in a sleeper hold. And this is where Cypher is dangerous. He's got hold of that neck. Now flipping her up and over with that sleeper throw. Shoulders down, one. And only able to score one on his side as well.
Yeah, I expected him to hold that sleeper longer.
Off the ropes and dropping a big leg right across the chest there. Well, maybe he realized Dazzle, she's just as much a submission expert as he is. Maybe he didn't think he'd be able to get the tap out that quick. Dropping an elbow to soften her up just a little bit more. And the crowd not happy to see the Lilac Diamond on the receiving end of this punishment. Oh, and they're probably not going to like this. Pulling her back and now driving those elbows into the side of her chest, into the collarbone, one after the other.
Not
Off
sure
the
how
ropes.
she's still sitting up there.
Oh, well, she's not sitting up anymore there. Basement drop kick right to the chest. Dazzle now sent to the corner. Oh, and Cypher coming in and pancaking her in the corner with that body splash.
Oh, and going in there with the knee punches just to chase it off with.
Oh, we've been seeing a lot of the knee punches tonight, but they have been effective, so, well, it makes sense to go for more of them.
Well, it makes sense. They're pointy. They have more weight behind them. They're great.
Oh, wait a second. Cypher coming off the ropes. Oh, coming in with that running face wash. Damn near kicking Dazzle's head off there. Oh, and then another kick to the face just for good measure. Oh, got the head, got the leg. Fisherman suplex out of the corner. 1, 2. Oh, and only good for a 2 count. Dazzle showing that resilience, getting kicked in the head not once but twice. Still having enough wits about her to get out of that fisherman suplex pinning position.
Doesn't look like he's happy about it either.
Well, Cypher doesn't look happy most of the time.
That looked like it should have been it, but nope, not quite.
Light Diamond's looking to shine bright here tonight. Cypher trying to dole that diamond. And this could be a good way to do it. Rolling her over into a sharpshooter.
Though she's pretty close to the ropes.
Well, the official's going in to check the hold, seeing if she wants to give up.
No. I can wait. Oh.
Dazzle dragging herself there. The ropes are closed. Can she get hold of them? And she does. Official's telling him to release it, but Cypher's not releasing it. He's going to take the count. Up to a count of 2. Count of 3. Count of 4. I'm forced to release it there. I think it might have been right, Corbin. I think Cypher might be getting a little bit angry, a little bit worked up, because that was a bit of a miscalculation, doing a sharpshooter that close to the ropes.
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure what went through his head to make that decision, but
well, when
let's
you're
see
angry,
what he comes up with next.
When you're angry, when it's the heat of the moment, you just make split-second decisions like that. And oh my goodness, a decapitator just launching Dazzle's throat up against that bottom rope there. And the official rightfully calling him out on there. That was not a legal move there. Unfortunately, the best you can do is issue a warning for that type of stuff. Now grabbing Dazzle from behind. Dazzle able to land on her feet after that back suplex, so grabbing hold of him and bringing him down with the backstabber. And that might just be the opening that Dazzle needs to turn this thing around. And oh my goodness, grabbing him by the shoulders and dragging him back first across her knee there. That was pretty mean from Dazzle, but after some of the stuff that Cypher's done, I don't quite blame her.
Hey, if it's effective, use it.
Oh, and speaking of effective there, Dazzle using those effective legs of hers, locking in a side head scissors.
Not a good place for Cypher at all.
No, absolutely. He's going to want to get his... He needs to get out of that quickly, because if not, it's either going to be tap or nap. Doesn't matter how flexible he is, he still needs to breathe.
It's a nap is a nap. It's all good. Except in a match.
Oh, but Cypher was able to use that flexibility over his, got that knee up right in Dazzle's face to break the hold. But after that type of hold, he looks a little bit dizzy there, shaking it off now.
It's always an effective way to get out of a hold. If you can give a good swift blow to your opponent, it can make him let go. And oh, there we go.
Big shining black there. Dazzle almost out on her feet. Oh no, wait! I'm stand mistaken there. Able to catch his incoming knee and bringing him down with that dragon screw. Just when it looks like the light at Diamond was out, she was able to pull out a miracle there. Oh no, oh no. Knees there. Big kick to the head, landing the sparkle burst, and then coming back in with a big just running knee there to the head. And that could be it. 1, 2. No, Cypher able to get that short up at the last second.
Just going to show, Cypher is a tough opponent. He will not go down easily.
Oh, tough one. No, he's not going to be able to take many more shots like that to the dome. Dazzle now backing off into the corner to catch her breath there. Might not be a bad idea because Cypher, he still looks a little bit wobbly after those shots. Oh, shot to the chest there. Another shot to the chest. Dazzle using those kicks, but oh, Cypher able to fight through the pain and now throwing some punches in of his own. Oh, and now giving Dazzle a taste of her own medicine there. Kicks to the torso, one after the other. Dazzle trying to come back with one of her own, but Cypher able to catch it.
He's just too flexy. Oh!
Oof, oof. Elbow to the knee there. Dazzle's off balance. Going for... Oh, Cypher going for a kick of his own, but Dazzle now catching his one. Oh, where's that? Oh my god, Dazzle wrapped him up. Capture, suplex. That's something we don't see from her very often.
Again, just trying to keep up with him is probably the best option she has. Just gotta use everything in her knowledge.
I don't know, amazing suplex there now, waiting for him to get back up, getting up to his knees, and then, oh my goodness, big buzzsaw kick to the side of the head. She damn near kicked it off. 1, 2. Oh, no, Cypher able to get that shoulder up again. How many times is she going to have to kick this ill in the head before he stays down?
A lot.
A lot.
Dazzle undeterred, coming off the ropes, going for a knee drop, dropping it there right across the upper body. It looked like. After all that offense, can she seal the deal?
No. Shoving her away.
Cypher creating some space, then go off to the ropes and cutting her momentum off with a big snap power slam. Just when it looked like Dazzle had the match won, Cypher able to pull out a bit of offense there, now flipping her up and over into a double one to hook backbreaker. And that last bit of offense from Dazzle might have been all she had left in her. Oh no, got her up in a... Got those arms around her, lifting her up and into a German suplex, folding her up like an accordion. Counter 1, counter 2, but not the counter 3. Dazzle able to wrench herself out of that pinfall.
Cypher does not look happy at all, picking her up. Oh, and going into a super freak.
Oh, and he lands the super freak on her. Is that going to be enough? 1, 2. No, Dazzle able to get the shoulder up at the last second.
What? I was certain that was going to be it.
I thought so as well. He drilled her with that super freak, but Dazzle showing just as much, if not even more determination than Cypher. Cypher frustrated, but I think he's learned from his past mistakes. He's not going to let that get the better of him. Oh, Dazzle coming. It looked like Cypher was going to go for a back body drop, but Dazzle coming in and catching him with that head scissors takedown. Cypher made a critical error there. He left himself wide open.
You almost had me there, but I'm not done yet.
Dazzle waiting, sizing him up. Cypher staggering to his feet. And Dazzle coming in and landing that massive bro kick right to the face. Cypher's down. Dazzle now locking in a figure four leg lock, center of the ring. Cypher's got a long way to go if he wants to reach those ropes, and this is pretty late in the match. Does he even have the energy to drag himself across the ring? Cypher's refusing to give up despite the pain there. Dazzle is really wrenching on those legs.
I don't know how he's doing. Oh, wait.
Dazzle plants her hands and bridges it into the diamond bridge. Cypher's close to the ropes, but he's not close enough. He's got to get to them, otherwise she's gonna snap those legs off. And Cypher taps.
UFW Nation, here is your match winner by submission, Dazzle Flash.
A hell of a performance from both competitors there. Both of them showing amazing technical ability, amazing tenacity, but in the end, Dazzle able to lock in that diamond bridge. Cypher had nowhere to go. At that point, it was either tap or snap, and, well, we saw which one he chose.
Yeah, eel can only bend so much. Now, the only thing is, now I want some eel. Who wants to go for sushi after this?
Now, if you really want some, I'm sure you can meet him backstage after the show.
Nah.
But Cypher unable to replicate the success of his tag team partner there, falling to Dazzle at the last hurdle. Well, he might be disappointed. Well, his partner might be disappointed. You know who isn't disappointed? The UFW Nation.
But, you know, say what you will, Cypher definitely put up a good fight, so I wouldn't say this was a walk in the park for Dazzle by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, both competitors, amazing display from both of them, amazing main event. But unfortunately, that does draw our show to a close. It's been a great Unbroken. It's been great to have you all here. It's been great to be here myself. Whew. Even though it was a shorter show, we certainly had a lot of excitement.
100%.
But now it is unfortunately time for us to say our goodbyes, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Kahira, Mr. Meerkat Monday, and tonight I've been here with...
Kroven, connoisseur of the punching, also here with...
Jinxie in the corner, along with...
Your Sin City Ringtail ring announcer, Sylvia Nux.
And while that might be it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we still have more UFW action planned up next week. And Friday, 8 PM SLT, you can catch an episode of Nightfall where you'll see matches such as newest competitor Richie going up against Elena Vincent. We'll be able to see Silvervale going one-on-one. Actually, no, wait. Oh no, notes are a bit wrong. No, actually no, the main event for that night will be Tanny versus Dazzle Flash. So we will be seeing the Lilac Diamond coming out again. And then on Sunday, 7 PM, SLT, you can catch Frontline. We'll be seeing Tanny going up against our very own Sylvia Nux. And then we will see Escalada going one-on-one with Honey, and then for our main event that night, we'll be seeing Julia Barbosa going up against the Ring Maestro Tonka. And then next week we'll be here again, same time as usual, 5 p.m. SLT for UFW Unbroken. So lots of goodies planned, lots of excitement planned. And that is the end of our show, ladies and gentlemen. Meet and greet will be in the lobby. You're free to use your microphones.